It's a very, very warm welcome from Coptic Cairo. Now, I didn't actually realise that Egypt had quite a considerable Christian population. Estimates range from between 5 million to 20 million. I'm not sure why there's a difference in that range, but it is quite sizable. They're known as Copts, so hence the name Coptic Cairo that they've got here, and they've got a number of sites pertaining to their religion. There are actually Copts in other countries as well. I think the UK has quite a number as well, US also, and also various other countries around North Africa and the Middle East. But I'm here today in St George's Church to start with, and I'm going to be going around this area to show you exactly what it's got, because it is brilliant. I mean, this church is, you'd never think that Cairo had such a church here, because I wouldn't have actually thought of it to begin with. Mosques and their grandeur, yes, but it's brilliant. And there's maybe he's a priest from the church. He's walking down. I don't want to capture his face, it might be disrespectful. You can never tell according to the customs that are within each religion, each sect, and the cultures that they have. But here today at St George's Church, to begin with, I'm just going to walk up the steps to see what it's like inside here in St George's Church. Now that was St George's Church here in the heart of Cairo. Now it's actually a pleasant surprise to find it in Cairo, because I know that there was a blast recently as well. There was a Coptic church that was attacked, and it was a blast. I'm not sure how many people were killed, but it was quite a significant number. But just looking at this St George's Church, and even the inside which I saw, it's well maintained. The stonework is actually quite magnificent. To see it in its condition that it is, I hope it carries on this way, and it attracts its regular visitors and obviously tourists from abroad. You can light a candle in there, as is the norm in many churches that are around the world. So I think if you are down here in Cairo, do visit the St George's Church. The Coptic area, just in the area near Mar Girgiris, is actually quite well known, and hopefully the Copt Christian religion, I think they're called, hopefully they have a significant impact into society here. Now, for those of you that haven't heard of the Copts, Boutros Ghali of the UN was a Copt. So let's have a look further down here to see what else is in this Coptic area. Now, just opposite St George's Church is the Virgin Mary Church as well, and this compound actually looks very nice as well. The stonework that they've got here, I think this might be the church, because it's got the cross on it. This might be I don't know the history of this place, but this is quite interesting. Yeah, definitely a unique find. It's got a light bulb there, but because it's day, you don't need the lights on. I think that might actually be the church. I'll have to explore around here just to find out. What a unique place, what a unique find this is. Wasn't expecting this here in Coptic Cairo. I'm not exactly sure what this building is. But I think actually that might have been the church, is my guess. Might have been an old historic church. It's difficult actually to tell because St. George's Church is over well in that direction over there. But just these gardens alone make it worthwhile to come here. So one thing that you will find out about Cairo actually, there's a lot of buildings, a lot of structures that are historical and then modern, and then there's a lot of greenery as well. It's a mishmash of everything, to be honest. And Coptic Cairo is similar. I think they've got graves over here. Now, there was a time actually where I hadn't even set foot, or I hadn't video filmed in, or I hadn't filmed in a graveyard. But now actually I've got quite a few vlogs in graveyards. Princess Bamba in Lahore, Maharaja Dalip Singh in Suffolk. Then I've got James Lyle, the guy who founded Lylepur, in Kent somewhere, I forgot the name. Who else have I got? There's a number of them. The guy that did the, forgot his name now, founded the well, and then the Maharaja's well as well. So yeah, there's a number of them. Just walking away from St. George's Church and also the Virgin Mary Church and heading towards the Coptic Museum, because there's something in particular in there that I want to see, but you can't get entry around it. It's the Babylon Fortress because it's sealed off, but hopefully I will be able to get some video footage from above and see what the condition of the fortress is like, because it is a historic structure, but it's fantastic being in this Coptic Cairo area. Lots happening here. It's a lot more peaceful actually than downtown Cairo. So I've just left the Coptic Museum, and this is the actual Old Cairo Bazaar. No, it's okay. $1. Everything is $1 here in Cairo when they try and sell you stuff. So this is the old bazaar, but I actually need some food. So let's have a look. It's a Mo Salah Egypt t-shirt. Oh, let's have a look for some restaurants. Let's see if I can find something to eat here in Coptic Cairo. Just walked into a restaurant, Old Cairo restaurant and cafe, almost opposite the Virgin Mary Church. So let's see what the menu is like. We got a mixed grill, falafel. Actually, mixed grills menu is not too bad, 120. Falafel, kofta, tahini, shawarma, chicken. So you got shawarma, chicken, fries, and 7-Up. That's not bad actually. Got kosheri as well, but I'm not going to have kosheri here. My plan is actually to go to Abu Tariq Kosheri. My hotel is not too far from there. That's one of the most famous places. So what else have they got? Falafel, bean, egg and falafel. I guess that's egg and falafel. Let's have a look. What else? Tea, green tea, Turkish coffee. Prices are quite reasonable actually. You can always tell from the price of the tea. Let's have a look. What shall I get? This mixed grill doesn't seem too bad. Mixed grill. I've had I don't mind a shawarma either. Shawarma here have been pretty good. They've been pretty flavorful. I will say this actually, they're better than Istanbul. I will go that far. They flavour their meat more here, whereas I don't think in Turkey they flavour it as much. And I kind of knew that because the Turkish restaurants that we have in the UK, the kebabs tend to be quite bland, whereas a lot of the other kebab places, especially the Pakistani kebabs, they tend to be packed more full of flavour, more spices in there. Maybe it's because of my Indian origin-ness that maybe I'm attracted to that. Not knocking the Istanbul or the Turkey, the taste of it, but I think if you are used to those kebabs and shawarmas that have a lot more spice in them, the Cairo ones will be more to your taste rather than the ones in Istanbul. That much I can guarantee. But here it's actually quite good. Let's just get some footage of the restaurant. It's actually quite nice here. Quite decent decor. In the old Cairo bazaar, in the Coptic area. You know what, I'm confused now. I don't know what to get. I'm totally confused. Yeah, I do fancy a koshery, but I don't want to have one here. See, the thing is, I've had a mixed grill already. I've had shawarmas by the bucket load already. If my wife was here, she'd have a falafel because she doesn't eat meat, but she's not here, so I won't be having a falafel. It's confusing. It's a toss-up between the shawarma and a mixed grill. Now the thing is, I actually want to eat the koshery as well today, so I don't want to get full up on anything. So I got to time it. I got to be careful in what I eat. It's confusing. It really, really is confusing. Confusing in Old Cairo restaurant cafe, where I am confused to pieces as to what to order here in Coptic Cairo. So the shawarma has arrived, and they also brought out bread with baba ganoush, some sort of salad, pickle maybe, and tahini. So I'm going to finish this off in Old Cairo restaurant and cafe in Coptic Cairo. It's been a good, pleasant trip here to see St. George's Church, Babylon Fortress, Coptic Museum. If ever you're down, come to this area because it is actually quite historic. A number of shops and bazaars here. You can get a nice light lunch or a heavy lunch if you're into that sort of thing, but come down and visit this. It's a non-Islamic quarter of Cairo. It's worth a trip. The architecture is fantastic. It's pretty open and the spaces are quite expansive. So do come down. But I'm gonna finish off the shawarma, bread, tahini, and baba ganoush, and I'll see you all later on.